Welcome to the Daily Energize Podcast, your quick dose of clarity, quick tips, and the spark you need to shine bright. Here's your host, Spencer Jones.
Hey Energizer, happy Tuesday. I hope you are having an amazing week already and getting ready for an incredible rest of your week. And I hope that this episode helps you in some way, shape, or form have an even more stellar week. And today's episode is all about patterns. We as humans live on patterns, and in many ways we recognize, in many ways we don't recognize. Our minds build these patterns and habits in our life so that it can burn less calories, so it just goes on autopilot, which is great at times. Not great at other times, of course, because that can get us into leaps of trouble. But I want to talk about our energy patterns in this episode. And I've talked about patterns of energy before, like your circadian rhythms and such. Like, when do you feel more creative? When do you feel tired? When do you feel exhausted and excited and energized and everything between? We all go through these different patterns in our life. The question is, are we aware of it? So I invite you to think of the last time you felt your energy was low, right? Maybe you felt fatigued, you felt drained, you're mentally exhausted. Think of that time in your life. Okay, put it in your mind's eye. Try not to attach too much to it. You're being more observant, being a scientist right now. Okay. I'm not even necessarily looking for what caused it, although that is one component of it we will look at. But I invite you to think of, what did you notice at the beginning of that? How did you feel when it first started to come on? What were the thoughts you had? What feelings did you have when you just started to feel drained, exhausted, tired, etc.? If you can get clear about these things, well, then you are clear about the early signs that things are going off course, that these patterns don't serve you, that whatever you're doing isn't aligned with who you are, where you're going, where you want to be, that it doesn't serve you. And oftentimes there's just subtle little things. It's this moment, oh, I'm feeling this. Oh, I noticed this thought. And if we're aware of it, and if we catch it early on, we could do something about it. It's just like catching any illness earlier than later, right? It's easier to take care of and fix and heal earlier on as opposed to later on when it's a full-blown flu or cold, right? It's easier to treat earlier on. So same thing with our energy patterns. If we can catch it early, well, then it's going to be easier to take care of and fix and realign as needed. High achievers often miss these early signs because we just push through. We just have that mentality. Well, I'll just keep going, keep pushing. It's just a phase, or I'll take care of this afterwards, or I'll pause and rest after I get this project done, because we want to get those results. We want to keep pushing through. But what if you could still get the results and do that, but not get sick, not be unhealthy, not feel drained and exhausted and frustrated and fatigued and all those different things? It's possible. But we first have to become aware of what those early warning signs are instead of waiting till we hit rock bottom. So what are those early warning signs for you? Now, some of us are similar. Most of us have very similar things, but not all of us. And even though they might be similar, they're still custom to us because we're individuals, right? We're all unique. So what are some of your early warning signs? Write them down, be aware of them, and then start to scan as you go through life. Just ask yourself, even if it's once or twice a day, hey, how's my energy? How am I doing today? Just real quick, right? It's 3 words. How's my energy? And check in. And then go from there. Awareness is always the first step to everything That means it's a first step to living with peaceful power. Because once you're aware, you can do something about it. All right? Then you just have to accept it and then take the action. But awareness is that first step. So if you can know and identify those early warning signs, you're off to a beautiful start. All right. Thank you for hopping in, joining me in this episode. Keep being you. Keep shining bright. Go have an incredible day. And until next time, I'll catch you later.